मिलता इलाही कितने निरहंकारी, बच्चों को नमस्ते करते हैं। बाबा कितने निरहंकारी, बच्चों को नमस्ते करते हैं। सारा जग जिनको याद करे, सारा जग जिनको याद करे, वे याद प्यार हमें देते हैं।
बच्चों को नमस्ते करते हैं, बाबा कितने निरहंकारी।
सबसे महान संसार आपके हाथों में, पर आपने खुद को सौंप दिया है हम बच्चों के हाथों में। मुझसे आगे हो तुम बच्चों, मुझसे आगे हो तुम बच्चों, कह कर के भरते हैं।
बच्चों को नमस्ते करते हैं, बाबा कितने निरहंकारी।
बेहद सेवा अब भी करते, बाबा है आपकी बलिहारी। कहते हैं आप मैं बच्चों का आज्ञाकारी, सेवाधारी। सब काम आप खुद करते हैं, सब काम आप खुद करते हैं, और मान हमारा रखते हैं।
बच्चों को नमस्ते करते हैं, बाबा कितने निरहंकारी।
दया सिंधु बाबा, दिल में जो हमें समा लेते, शिक्षा देते, शक्ति देते, गुण ज्ञान खजाने भर देते। निष्काम आपकी सेवाएं, निष्काम आपकी सेवाएं, उपहार स्वर्ग हमें देते हैं।
बच्चों को नमस्ते करते हैं,
बाबा कितने निरहंकारी।
बच्चों को नमस्ते करते हैं,
बाबा कितने निरहंकारी।
ओम शांति। आज हम योग की 7 अवस्थाओं का अनुभव करेंगे। पहली अवस्था देही अभिमानी। मैं आत्मा मालिक हूँ, प्रकृति के बीच चमकता हुआ सितारा हूँ। इन 5 तत्वों के बने शरीर में विराजमान हूँ। मैं चैतन्य शक्ति हूँ। मन, बुद्धि, संस्कार, ये तीनों ही मेरी चैतन्य शक्तियाँ हैं। तीनों ही अति सूक्ष्म हैं। मैं आत्मा, मन, बुद्धि और संस्कार की मालिक हूँ। ये सभी कर्मेंद्रियां मेरी प्रजा हैं। मैं आत्मा, स्वराज्य अधिकारी हूँ। और ऑर्डर प्रमाण इन कर्मेंद्रियों से कार्य करवा रही हूँ। मैं इस शरीर में होते हुए भी कर्म में आते हुए भी कर्म के बंधन से न्यारी हूँ, उपराम हूँ। मैं देह नहीं, देही हूँ। अजर, अमर, अविनाशी हूँ। दूसरी अवस्था, आत्म अभिमानी। मैं आत्मा, बिंदु हूँ। बिंदु की संतान हूँ। परम धाम निवासी हूँ। इस शरीर में अवतरित आत्मा सेवा के निमित्त साकार लोक में आई हूँ। मेरे पिता परम पिता परमात्मा शिव परम धाम के वासी, मैं आत्मा उनकी यादों में समाई हूँ। पाँच 5000 साल के बाद उन्होंने आकर फिर एक बार मुझ आत्मा को ज्ञान दिया कि मैं ये शरीर नहीं, एक ज्योति बिंदु आत्मा हूँ। इन आँखों से देखने वाली हर वस्तु, हर व्यक्ति विनाशी है। अपने आप को आत्मा निश्चय कर मैं अपने परम पिता परमात्मा को याद करती हूँ। तीसरी अवस्था विदेही। मैं आत्मा चलते फिरते, उठते बैठते मेरे पिता के द्वारा दिए गए सोमान में टिक जाती हूँ। हर एक सोमान में टिककर उसका अनुभव करती हूँ। सर्वशक्तिवान की संतान मैं आत्मा मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान हूँ। मेरी दृष्टि, वृत्ति, कृति सभी में शक्तियों की अनुभूति है। चारों ओर मुझसे ये शक्तियां फैल रही हैं। प्रकृति के कण कण में और आसपास की सभी आत्माओं में ये शक्तियां प्रवाहित हो रही हैं। मैं आत्मा शांत स्वरूप हूँ। शांति मेरा स्वधर्म है। चारों ओर शांति की किरणें मुझ आत्मा से निकल फैल रही हैं। विभिन्न सोमानों का अभ्यास करते करते अपने परमात्मा पिता की याद में मैं आत्मा समाये रहती हूँ। चौथी अवस्था, फरिश्ता स्वरूप। मैं आत्मा लाइट की काया में चमकती हुई एक ड्रेस पहनकर ज्ञान और योग के पंख लगाए आकाश की ओर उड़ रही हूँ। जहाँ देह का भान नहीं, बस ये सूक्ष्म शरीर है जिसमें चमक रही है बीच में एक मणि और प्रकाश ही प्रकाश है। साकार लोक का कोई आकर्षण नहीं, मेरे पांव फर्श पे नहीं, मैं उड़ता पंछी हूँ। व्यर्थ से मुक्त, आत्माओं और वस्तुओं के प्रभाव से मुक्त, न साधन है न साधना। न इच्छा है न कुछ अच्छा। आवाज से परे, प्रकृति के 5 तत्वों से परे, मैं फरिश्ता उड़ रहा हूं इन बादलों की तरफ। मैं पवित्रता का फरिश्ता हूँ, चारों ओर पवित्रता की किरणों को फैला रहा हूँ। दुनिया की हर परिस्थिति से उपराम, हर बात से न्यारा, मैं फरिश्ता जिसका कोई रिश्ता नहीं, देह और देह के संबंधों से कोई नाता नहीं। पांचवी अवस्था, अशरीरी। मैं आत्मा इस शरीर से अलग हूं। ज्योति बिंदु हूं। मैं इस शरीर से निकल आसमान की ओर जा रहा हूं। नीले आकाश को पार कर, चांद सितारे तारागण को भी पार कर, सूक्ष्म वतन से ऊपर परम धाम में परम पिता परमात्मा शिव बिंदु रूप में उन्हें टच करता हूँ, उनकी शक्तियाँ अपने में भरता हूँ। और वापस साकार लोक की तरफ चल पड़ता हूँ। दूर से इस साकारी तन को देख रहा हूँ। जैसे बिल्कुल सन्नाटा है। जैसे आत्मा शरीर से अलग होकर अपने मृत शरीर को देख रही हो। कोई आवाज नहीं, कोई अनुभूति नहीं, शरीर जैसे है ही नहीं।
ओम शांति।
बस मैं आत्मा ज्योति बिंदु इस शरीर से अलग स्वयं को अनुभव करती हूँ।
ओम शांति।
छठी अवस्था, बीज रूप अवस्था। मैं आत्मा बीज रूप हूँ। इस मनुष्य सृष्टि झाड़ का बीज मेरे पिता शिव बाबा, उनकी संतान मैं आत्मा बीज रूप हूँ। पॉइंट ऑफ लाइट हूँ, चमकता हुआ एक छोटा सा सितारा प्रकृति के बीच से निकल परम धाम की ओर जा रहा है। एक छोटा सा जुगनू अपनी किरणें फैलाते हुए बिना किसी संकल्प के परम धाम में मैं बिंदु और मेरा बाबा बिंदु और कोई संकल्प नहीं। एकदम डेड साइलेंस। मैं और बाबा बस मैं और मेरा बाबा।
completed souls in the entire cycle.
अब मैं बिंदु रूप
Hello?
वापस साकारी वतन में प्रकृति के बीच विराजमान होता हूँ।
एक सेकंड, मैं
इसी
माइक
स्मृति के
निकाल
साथ
के देखती हूँ। अभी चेक करो।
बिंदु की संतान हूँ। सातवीं अवस्था, लवलीन अवस्था। मैं ज्योति बिंदु आत्मा, छोटा सा जगमगाता सितारा, देख रहा हूं अपने आप को अपने बाबा के साथ शिव शक्ति स्वरूप में कंबाइंड। शिव के बिना शक्ति अधूरी है और शक्ति के बिना शिव अधूरा है। मैं आत्मा अपने बाबा के साथ कंबाइंड हूँ। उनकी शक्तियों में समाई हुई हूँ। जैसे आत्मा और शरीर दोनों एक दूसरे से कंबाइंड हैं, ऐसे मैं शिव शक्ति बिंदु रूप देख रही हूँ अपने आप को परम धाम में। और मेरे सामने मेरे अति प्रिय शिव बाबा बिंदु स्वरूप अपनी बाहें फैलाए हुए मेरा इंतजार कर रहे हैं।
तुमसे मिली है बाबा राहें हमें रूहानी।
तुमसे मिली है बाबा राहें हमें रूहानी।
तेरे प्यार में ओ बाबा,
तेरे प्यार में ओ बाबा सजती है जिंदगानी।
तुमसे मिली है बाबा राहें हमें रूहानी। तुमसे मिली है बाबा राहें हमें रूहानी। जीवन हमारा तुमने संवारा।
तुमसे ही पाया हमने सहारा।
अपना बनाए हमको,
अपना बनाए हमको मुरली तेरी सुहानी। तुमसे मिली है बाबा
राहें हमें रूहानी। तुमसे मिली है बाबा राहें हमें रूहानी। संगम काया मौसम प्यारा
फिर खिल गया है।
ओम शांति। आज के इस भट्टी के सायंकालीन सत्र में आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत है। और आज हम सभी बहुत सौभाग्यशाली हैं कि हम सभी के बीच में न्यूयॉर्क से आदरणीय राजयोगिनी मोहिनी दीदी जी हम सभी के साथ जुड़े हैं। सभी भाई बहनों से निवेदन है अपना वीडियो ऑन करके दीदी का एक हाथ की ताली से स्वागत करेंगे, अभिनंदन करेंगे। दीदी वेलकम। आपका इस सभा में, ब्राह्मणों की सभा में आपका हम सभी के तरफ से, एजुकेशन विंग की तरफ से बहुत बहुत स्वागत है, अभिनंदन है। आज हम सबका भाग्य इसलिए भी विशेष है क्योंकि आज हम आदरणीय दीदी जी से शुभ भावना, शुभकामना की गुह्य परिभाषा इस विषय पर दीदी से सुनेंगे। परंतु दीदी के परिचय में मैं बताना चाहूंगी कि मात्र 11 वर्ष की अल्पायु में ही दीदी को यह आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान, ईश्वरीय ज्ञान मिला। और 22 वर्ष की उम्र में आपने दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी से पॉलिटिकल साइंस और जर्नलिज्म में अपनी स्टडीज कंप्लीट करके अपना जीवन
Om Shanti.
समर्पित किया। और मम्मा और बाबा की
We have with us Mohini Didi from New York.
इस यज्ञ को
She will be giving a talk on the topic good wishes and pure feelings. Voice check. Om Shanti. We would like to know how you have transformed millions of people with your good wishes and pure feelings. Om Shanti. So here it's good morning, and there in India it's good evening to all the Baba's children. Love and remembrance from Bapdada. You are all the long lost and newfound and loving children of Baba. Whenever I go to the settled region, Baba gives light and might to each and every child in a very, very loving manner. Whenever I go to the settled region, Baba is centered in the body of the Brahma Baba, and Baba gave us this new birth, each and every child. At first, Baba gave the knowledge of soul consciousness and gave the knowledge of the soul to have vision and drishti of that of the soul. And the blueprint of the whole yajna, I consider Brahma Baba as the blueprint of the yajna. And along with Brahma Baba, Avyak Bapdada too, and all our ancestors, those are daddies, they have also copied this. The journey is long. We have to reach the destiny. In order to reach the destiny, we need the roadmap. We need the direction to reach the destination. I keep Baba in front and daddies along with Baba. I consider it easy to follow what is right. Baba gave this wonderful knowledge, and we became a family. We all souls are brothers, and in the consciousness of the body, we are brothers and sisters. We became a family. We all belong to one family. Godly family, spiritual family, and divine family. In this case, what should be our feeling inside? The first awareness, the first feeling that we should have inside is we are all the children of one father and mother. The whole world belongs to one family, all our souls. But we are the mouth-born children of Brahma. Because after family, Baba established this yajna. We all have the connection in the form of a family. When I see someone, when I meet someone, anybody once, so I have this pure love towards that family, even if I meet them once. Even if it's Brahmin or anybody who comes in contact, even towards them, I have pure love towards them. Because once, Shiv Baba asked Dadi Janki, whether, do you remember those whom you take the course, who give the course? So Daddy said, "No, Baba, I just remember you." Baba said, "Your elevated thoughts will transform those souls and give sustenance to them, and then they'll come closer to Baba." At times, Baba says, "Children, do you listen to the voice of the devotees, cry of the devotees?" At times, I feel that they are standing in queue. So, what should we do? Towards everyone, pure feelings and good wishes. Everyone will get pure feelings, and through this, they'll get the Sakash. Baba established this yagya, and in this yagya, Baba surrendered everything to this yagya. Baba created a trust, and by being surrendered, he also guided others. Daddy tells everyone that every majority become surrenders, many become surrendered, get surrendered, but then to be a trustee in that, you become number wise. To be a trustee, you have to follow all the srimad of Baba. Our mind, body, and through our words, through our wealth, in all aspects, we should follow the srimad. If you are trustee, the concept of me and mine is transformed to me, the soul, and my Baba. You must have heard that many have surrendered along with the family and then became a huge yagya. We all have accepted this elevated Brahman life. So our first responsibility is the purity of the yagya and the good feelings of everyone to sustain the yagya through our body, mind, and wealth, and through pure wishes, good feelings. Only then many souls will be able to benefit. Aditi Mohini would say, Baba created this family and then he created this yagya. Why did he create this yagya? So that we all will be able to surrender everything to this yagya. And through this yagya, the service of the whole world would happen. When I came to the knowledge initially, there were many other Kumaris too. They would say that these are Yagya Kumaris. People would say these are Yagya Kumaris because as soon as we came, we just didn't have love towards Baba, but also had the connection towards the family and a feeling towards the Yagya that we were born from the yagya, and we're getting sustenance from the yagya even to this day. Even though I am in the foreign service for many years, but then in my passport I have the address of Madhuban. So where am I getting the sustenance from? From the yagya. The main yagya is Madhuban, and all the other centers are also small yagya. This yagya term is very powerful and pure. Wherever I am, in whichever centers, I would say, what should you surrender towards the yagya? We sacrifice and we put the sesame seeds and other things in the physical yajna. But the most important thing that's required for the yajna is of purity. Many times I think at Baba's home, any impure thoughts, any waste thoughts, any waste words are obstacles for the yajna. That's why in order to help the yajna to flourish, we have to take care of this. For this, we should sacrifice and constantly put our good feelings and pure wishes towards the yajna. And those souls become the foundation of yajna. And Baba made such souls an instrument for service. The renunciation of the dadis. We all know about the renunciation about Brahma Baba, but dadis too. All the dadis were very young when they came to yajna, and I was in Delhi. My family, the Lokik family, was in Delhi. You all know how the partition took place. Many family members of my family had government posts, so the family was huge, and we had a huge bungalow, and everyone lived together. And sisters would come there, visit to my place. In my Lokik family, they need some cooperation from my grandfather in order to get little help from the government, like getting telephone connection and other things. So they would come and visit my grandfather. The story is long, but even before the partition, in my Lokik family, my aunt and his husband, they got surrendered and they connected us with the yajna. We can say that I had the connection with the yajna from the beginning in one way. So that these simple lives, their lives was very simple, but their personality were very elevated, very divine, very great. Their behavior was so sweet. Because they had this first-hand experience of godly love, we would feel very close to dadis. And the first center of Delhi was opened. During that time, cooperation of all sorts were required, and in that way, I came in contact with them, Brahma Kumaris. Then I asked Baba through the letter. Baba also came to Delhi 3 times, and I went to Madhuban. In order to become right child, what should you do? I asked Baba, and Baba said, in order to get the blessing, you should come and listen to Murli daily. Baba didn't say to read the Murli. Baba said to come and listen to the Murli. The distance from the center and my home was 20 minutes. During those days, the Murli class would start at 5 a.m. in the morning. And I and my friend, along with her, would run towards the center and would reach the center within 20 minutes. The first foundation of our Jivan, of our life, is Murli. When you listen to Murli daily, you should not think that you have listened to this Murli earlier. This is the old Murli, this is the same old Murli, but we are not the same, right? The one who is listening, our stage, our requirement is different from what we were earlier. Today, my intellect is able to understand what Baba is telling. Once I asked Mama, Mama, you also read Murli? You also listen to Murli? When Mama's health was not good, Mama was at her room. And Mama would listen to the Murli through the speaker. So I asked, how do you listen to Murli? Mama said, I read each and every word and then I reflect on it, seeing did I become the embodiment of each word. Baba says become soul conscious, then we say that we know this. But what is the indication of becoming soul conscious? And by being body conscious, what is the nature of our behavior that is seen? This is a long journey to reflect on this. When I listen to Murli, when I listen to the same old words, but the secret that I understand now is different. By listening to the Murli and chanting the Murli, the power that I get through the Murli, I experience it in a different way. But so nobody should feel that we like Avyakt Murli and not and not Sakar Murli. In Sakar Murli, it's the same old thing that's repeating again and again. Why would God do that? When we say someone 3 times to do something, we would think that why should I repeatedly say this again and again? But God comes and teaches us every day. Is it his requirement or my requirement, or is it as if he doesn't have anything else to say? No, it's not like that. One day, Mama said, Baba repeats again and again for the new as well as for the old. Mama said, I read each and every single word and reflect and see, have I become the embodiment of this? Because Murli is not just for listening, it's for becoming an embodiment of that word. So the foundation of a word, our source of the power of a life is Murli. I would say each and everyone again and again to listen to Murli in a proper, systematic way. Sometimes you read in the train, while traveling, in the bus, and will read through internet. If you're not able to go to center, you listen to Murli through Zoom. But at the same time, Daddy Janki would say that those who are working would say that we cannot come before 8 in London. Majority would listen to Murli and then go for work. For some, it was not applicable. So there was a class that would happen at 5 a.m. and then another Murli would happen later. So this is a systematic way. If something is not in the right way, you would read and listen to Murli at the time that you like. No, but then Baba comes and says the Murli, speaks out the Murli. So we should also listen at the same time in the morning. Why am I telling all these things? Because from where will we get the power? From our good wishes. Once, 2 dadis came to our center, Dadi Janki and Dadi Prakashmani. A huge program was conducted in 1986. You all majority must be knowing. Million minutes of peace, and a huge hall was taken, which was able to accommodate 10,000 people, and 2 dadis came. And during that time, they were center in 80 countries. Now we have center at 130 countries. Because this was a huge project that was conducted throughout the world. That's why many from all part of the world came. We had very little facilities as well as wealth during that time. But we had so much of courage and so much of enthusiasm inside. That's why we took the huge hall. The stage was big. There was requirement of mic. There was requirement for light. There were requirement of manpower for people. So we made a budget for $1 lakh. We thought that people would give. So there was 3 days left for the programs. We didn't have anything. So Daddy said that we'll go to we'll ask Daddies to visit Washington and then see what will happen. So so they would say good things to the audience. So we asked Jayanti then to do that. So when we asked Daddy to get into plane, we said, Daddy, that we don't have much facilities. Daddy said, everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. And then they boarded the flight. So we know, right? So we thought that, how will Daddy know? Only we know. But then after we came back from the airport, there was a huge team that came to help us because this was a program for the whole world. As soon as I came, I said, everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. So they said, what are you telling? Do you know what is happening? I kept on saying this in English that everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everyone had their breakfast. And at first, there was a wonderful singer who would sing spiritual songs. Even today, you listen to that songs that we are one family, we are brothers and sisters of different colors and races. We are one family. So he would sing that song. So we called him over phone. Sometime some people would take 3,000, 30,000, and they require a particular kind of band, orchestra. So we do not give money and take money. So if money is required for the flight and things like that, he said that if you are sisters and if you are requesting, I would sing the song. Mic was required and orchestra was required, and he said that 70,000 was required. So how do we make such money? So we waited, and then everything became all right. A beautiful program was made, and publicity was happening all around. And in the hall, the audience were full. The hall was full. And you all know that after this program, we got Peace Award in UN, and Daddy came again to get the Peace Award. Daddy Prakash Mani would come each year because it was a big place and everyone would come and go. So we would book motels and hotels for the program. What I'm trying to say is, what is the main foundation of Daddy's saying that everything will be okay? The words were true, but then how did the things happen? Today, we want that Baba should listen to us. Before Baba come in Dadi's Gulzar's body, we would give the message to Dadi Gulzar, and we think that Baba would listen. For the past 2 days, I'm constantly remembering that my good wishes and pure intention are blessing for me. If I give blessing to myself, only then I'll be able to give blessing to others. My pure attitude, pure thoughts. So pure, Shubh Hindi word means auspicious. If somebody goes to some place from home, we say that everything will be auspicious. So if I think these good thoughts inside, it's a blessing for myself. Others will get blessings later, but first the blessing is for me. It's a blessing for myself. Dadis, with the help of Swaman, with Baba's yard, every single thought were good and pure. I have practically experienced this. I want you to underline this. If you want to take the good wishes, you have to give it, but then you have to take it. My sustenance, personal sustenance, happened through Mohini Didi because we were from Delhi and she also came for service in Delhi. That Didi had made this firm that whatever Baba says that we have to follow, and Didi would give us huge task to build museum in Jaipur, Agra. I went in both the places. So we did service at a very young age. But Didi Munmuni's attitude towards us, she would pay a lot of attention towards us. If we use even one word, whether that of confusion, that Didi would point out, so that Didi would say that you cannot say that because you have to give blessing to others. You're the one who gives blessing to others. You cannot use such words. And when we would go to schools in the morning to give lectures, so I used one term, and Didi said, asked me about this word. So I said that, Didi, I couldn't remember any other words. So that Didi made this firm about using the right words. There are times when we see the Brahmins using different words, I wonder what is happening. So giving good wishes is something else, but thinking good things is the main foundation. How can you give good wishes to others? You should give and you should get the practical result. What I've seen from Dadis, there are two words. Even there are two words also becomes a blessing. And there are a lot of personal experiences too. And based on these experience, whatever time I get in the morning, in the evening, even 1 minute, you have to think good wishes, good thoughts. When I talked about the blueprint of Brahma Baba was the lighthouse and might house, practical lighthouse and might house. I'm not talking on the basis of knowledge, but I've seen it practically. Baba, from his room, he would walk towards the training center often, and many people would come to detect the energy level, and they would say that now we have the Tower of Peace in that area. So they would say that if you walk from the Baba's room to the Tower of Training, the Tower of Peace, the health will be all right. They didn't know about this. So one day Jagdish Bhai brought this energy detecting person. So he said that there's huge energy in this place. And then Bhaiji said that Baba would go up and down from his room to the training center and also would play badminton in that area. So Baba spent a lot of time in that area. So in the hut, Baba would write the letter, Baba's purity, Baba's good wishes. So Baba, once he was going in that way, you all know that all the activities of Baba would take care of that. Once they were digging the well and the water was not seen. Once Baba went down the ladder towards the ground to see why is the water not coming. So Baba would participate in each and everything, would supervise and then give direction to us. If once somebody was getting something from someone, the tubes. So when he looked at Baba, everything went down, gripped out of his hand, and then it fell down. Others said that you shouldn't have done that. Baba gave pure loving drishti to that. So at that time, what does he need? Does he need direction? Does he need the instruction? Or whether he did right or not? Baba gave a very loving smile and then a very loving drishti and he smiled. So I looked at Baba and this became an imprint in my heart. Baba is giving power to that soul that this thing should not happen to him, so that he would be careful next time and pay attention. Baba would give instruction through Murli and as well as through his practical life. So he was a practical lighthouse and lighthouse. If our good wishes has to become blessing to others, these are all the methods. Once Dadi Janki said, how much feelings, good feelings you have towards me? I have the same kind of pure feelings towards you. What I am today is because of you, and how you are today is because of me. From that day I understood the pure feelings that we have towards others. There's a difference between the pure feelings and expectation. In expectation, one would become depressed that he should have done that, he should have done that, and this didn't happen. And these are all expectation, and expectation leads to sorrow, and there would be a gap between the relations and expectations if things are not fulfilled. But if it's pure feelings, how did Brahma Baba look at me? What is his vision towards me? Whatever feelings and thoughts he had towards others, I can say today that I have fulfilled that. Initially, I had less courage and less power. I used to stay in the family, and Baba would say to go in train, in bus, and I always traveled in my personal car with the family. Baba would immediately say that, child, you have to come tomorrow. But then I didn't have any reservation. It was third class. I would take a immediate emergency ticket and then get in the third class and then come. So that Didi Manmohini would say that you have to cover the face. If you cover the face, others won't know whether you're Kumari. They'll think that you are old mothers. During that time, 17-year-old Kumari in the early 60s, people were scared. The family was also scared about the safety of the Kumari. So I covered my face and then I hopped in the train and then reached Baba. So Baba, when I met Baba, Baba said that, child, you are ever courageous. So every single task that he gave, activity he gave, I fulfilled, and then Baba gave blessing. So whatever I'm today is because of Baba's blessing. So what is pure feeling that Baba was never dissatisfied with me. Many a times I was not able to do what Baba said because of various reasons. It was not because that I didn't have the power, because I didn't have the courage during that time, and I was not used to, according to the culture, that going out of the house and meeting people. But Baba's wishes, good wishes, the deep meaning of good wishes. What is the wish that he had? The power that there in the good wish, the foundation of that is awareness. Baba said that the foundation of our attitude is our awareness. Awareness is the foundation of our thoughts, our attitudes, our action, and the world. Baba gave us the task of creating a golden age. It's not about golden Bharat, but golden age. Because we belong to India, we have feelings towards India, but it's about the golden age, the whole world. There is so much of fear in the borders, even the soldiers. Because in the golden age, the whole world is included. There are no boundaries. The world is one. For the golden age, the wishes that we have, good wishes that we have inside, for each and everyone, towards everyone, we have to practice two things. Keep in mind two aspects. One is we should remain in the awareness of our original form. That I am a soul, pure. I am the embodiment of purity, I am the embodiment of love, and I am the embodiment of peace. I am the child of Baba, and Baba is the ocean. He is the giver. Constantly remember this. Because in your original stage, whatever you do, that seed will be so strong, a huge tree will come out of that. If you plant a sapling, that's something else. That's the result is something, but then if you sow a seed, it's something else. Based on the foundation, based on the awareness of your original form, it's really important, very, very essential. And then your deity form, then the awareness of being master of the self. So the practicing the initial form, your original form, and your deity form, the awareness of that form. If you remain in this awareness, what will your attitude be? How will my attitude towards you be? How will I see you? What will my vision towards you? It will also be in your original eternal form awareness. During the old days, whenever we would conduct course, we would sit in Baba's room for 10 to 15 minutes and emerge our original form, and then we would give this knowledge to others. It's like giving life to others, but it's not just about giving knowledge to others, it's giving life to others. Brahma Baba would also practice this. And at this time, it's really important to always be aware of the stage. So in this way, and then there will be attitude. What will the result of attitude? There would be vibration. So the effect of the attitude will be on the thoughts and the environment and also on our behavior and face. So Baba has given the blessing, so much of blessings on us. Baba has so much of pure vision towards us. So we wouldn't allow Baba to remove his drishti from us, change his drishti from us. So with the vibration of this attitude, the pure feelings that's created, that becomes a blessing. To give blessing to others, I also become an embodiment of blessing and then give blessing to others. I need blessing of others as well. There shouldn't be even one soul who doesn't give blessing to me. You must have listened to one story. There were two persons. One was farmer, and when both of them met God, so the farmer was sent to the paradise, and the priest was asked to stay back because many are not happy with the priest. So God asked you to go back, the priest to go back. Dadi Prakashmani, Dadi Janki would tell everyone. The biggest subject was to get certificate from Brahma Baba. So once they were in an exhibition, there were 60 people and one soul was not happy with the exhibition. These days, there would be crowd. During those days, governor would come and everyone had their own duty, and this soul did not get opportunity. So he wrote a letter to Baba. Baba said, you should have looked at this aspect. When we met Baba, Baba said that you have to see whether all. So you have to do service, keeping this in mind that you get the blessings of each and everyone. Good wishes and pure feelings will work. We are all in a journey, and in this spiritual journey, we are all traveling together. We are co-travelers. Earlier, from Delhi to Abu, it would take 24 hours. So we would take a lot of food. We would make curd. We would take tea bags and then milk and then in the thermos and then would prepare tea. We had food, we had water, we had tea, and there were people all around in the train as well. Once Dadi Prakashmani said that somebody asked Dadi Prakashmani, we can't feed everyone. Baba said, if there are children, if somebody is sick and somebody is looking, and then during that time you can give others. You can give to children. So Baba and Dadi would make us understand these things in this way. How to give blessing to others and as well as take blessing from others. If others doesn't want blessing and doesn't believe in this aspect of blessing, don't worry. In the right time, he would remember that I said such and such words towards that person. He would remember at the right time. So remaining in this awareness and giving pure wishes towards others, you should create good thoughts. The one who creates good thoughts, what will he give? He'll definitely give good wishes, your feelings to others. One who creates good thoughts. If your thoughts are not good towards anybody, in my mind, till date, I didn't have this thought that this person is like this, that this person is like that. However it is, that's Papa's child. How much ever hard that person's sanskar is, but still, he or she is Baba's child. In the spiritual journey, what should we donate? Constantly create good thoughts and give good wishes to others. If you do that, we'll reach the destination with Baba. If we salute Baba here, Baba would salute us in the subtle region. Baba would also welcome us. We meet Dharamraj daily at night. I would say, Baba, I would say, Baba, you're Dharamraj now. Whatever mistakes I did today, please forgive me. I won't repeat these mistakes again. So I would give chart to Baba every single day, and I would talk to Dharamraj, not in the form of father. I would remember him in the form of father in the morning, but at night I would ask for forgiveness in the form of Dharamraj. I like calling him Sadguru as well as Dharamraj. It's a wonderful thing that my father is a Chief Justice as well as a teacher. So if somebody is a Chief Justice in Laukik, he would be intoxicated that I am a child of Justice, Chief Justice. Sometimes Baba would say that if uh, a, a child from a royal family did some mistake, his father, who is a Chief Justice, he would feel bad. So, you should remember that whom do you belong to? My Baba is also Dharamraj. So, thinking something, doing something. We do a lot of mistakes. We do not do sins, but we make small and big mistakes. So you have to meet Baba and then ask for forgiveness. I have learned from Dadi Prakashmani. I would travel with Dadi Prakashmani a lot in train. My personality was such that wherever she goes, she can go alone. She doesn't require a brother to accompany her. Once there were 30 members in the railway station. So Dadi got down, and then Dadi said, I came down to say sorry. Dadi taught us that if you did some kind of mistakes, small or big, say sorry. If you get something from someone in some way, say thank you. Those who learn to say sorry and thank you will remain double light. They won't feel sorrow inside and won't give sorrow to others. If you're not giving sorrow to others, if somebody is getting the sorrow from you, that vibration of sorrow won't allow you to move forward. These are all manners that you have to follow. If somebody would give something, even in my Lokik family, and give the chocolate in my hand, I would thank them. Sorry and thank you. whoever we come in contact with. If we constantly use these words, we'll become light. There are many subtle burdens that created. We won't remain double light and we also won't allow others. That shouldn't happen. So good wishes and pure feeling is the foundation of everything. To remain in the original form, and when you come in contact with others, so give this gift to everyone. Different kinds of gift, you get lot of gifts. But the real godly gift towards everyone is good wishes and pure feelings. For that, our awareness, our attitude, and our drishti, vision should always be pure, and our thoughts should be pure, our words should be pure, and become the emperor, carefree emperor who remain in the intoxication and who become double light angel. In order to become an angel, you have to be double light. For that, so these are all the inner subtle dharnas that you have to follow. Baba said the achievement through the awareness, the power that you get through the awareness, the power through the awareness will make you an angel and then a deity. You feel so much of divinity inside. You will feel as if my divine form is getting prepared. The angelic form is being prepared and my deity form is getting prepared. I have very, very pure feelings and good wishes towards each and everyone. We are all the children of Baba. We are all the one student of one university, and we are all travelers going towards the same destination. So we have to give love towards each and everyone so that Baba doesn't have to pay much attention on us. So I have such pure feelings towards each and everyone. I've got this opportunity to meet each and everyone, to share some of the experiences of my life for each and everyone, to Mrityunjan brother and all the other instruments who became an instrument for this service. I congratulate each and everyone, and along with that we keep moving forward. I have this good wishes to each and everyone. I feel that according to drama, this will happen. Om Shanti. So we'll remain in Baba's remembrance now. Om Shanti. Thank you, Didi, that you have shared this wonderful experience with Mama, Baba, and Didi, and gave the wonderful vibration also, and also shared this wonderful teaching that my good wishes is a blessing for me. And you also have inspired us that you should keep good wishes towards the Brahman family. If we have any kind of negative feeling, we should transform that. So this bhakti is for transformation. So we will adopt this self-transformation in our life and move forward in our life and make this yajna strong. Didi, I thank you from the bottom of the heart. Thank you. I request each and everyone to on your video and then raise your hands and thank Didi. Now we will remember Baba. Om Shanti.
जब से है जाना तुझे मीठे बाबा, जब से है जाना तुझे मीठे बाबा, जीवन हुआ खुशियों से विभोर। जब से है जाना तुझे मीठे बाबा, जीवन हुआ खुशियों से विभोर। मन में आशा की किरणें, मन में आशा की किरणें, देखे जो आंखें तेरी ओर। जब से है जाना तुझे मीठे बाबा, जीवन हुआ खुशियों से विभोर।
सभी को ओम शांति। थैंक यू। ओम शांति। ओम शांति।
हम इस भट्टी के सायंकालीन सत्र के दूसरे सत्र की ओर चलेंगे और उसके लिए हम सभी के बीच में है आदरणीय राजयोगी भ्राता राजू भाई जी। भाई जी, आपका ब्राह्मणों की सभा में बहुत बहुत स्वागत है, अभिनंदन है। आदरणीय भाई जी को हम सभी एक विशेष नाम से जानते हैं, बाबा मुरली वाले मुरलीधर हैं, और हमारे आदरणीय राजू भाई जी भी उनके भी नाम के साथ ही लगा है, राजू भाई जी मुरली वाले। तो भ्राता जी का जन्म वैसे कानपुर के पास के एक छोटे कस्बे में हुआ था, और उसके बाद आपने अपनी शिक्षा भी प्राप्त की और साथ साथ आपको ईश्वरीय ज्ञान भी मिला। और 1970
the knowledge in a very small village near to Kanpur, and you surrendered yourself in this yajna, and you learned especially the Sindh language. And since 1976 you have been responsible for all the services related to Murli, the translation, and sending it, formatting it, sending to the entire world. So Raju Bhai leads the department, the Murli department. When Avyak Bap Dada descends on earth, and everybody knows what Baba mentioned and what Baba said in the Murli, but Brother Raju, he is responsible in noting down all the versions that are coming out of Bap Dada, and also sending it to the entire world. You are also vice chairperson of and there's a photocopy department, and all the services which are held there in that department, you are responsible in handling all those services. We also receive Patra Pushp from Madhuban very frequently on monthly basis, and all the versions of Dadis are written in Patra Pushp, and yes, you are responsible in noting it down and sending it to the entire world. Other than this, we have Gyan Sarita, Gyan Suman, Gyan Veena. So you have written all these books, not just in India, you are the author of these books. So you have served not just this continent or just this nation or country, but all the 5 continents. And you became a key instrument in bringing about the transformation in our Brahmin family. We stay in touch with the show, which is Anmol Ratan, where you share the deep secrets of Vyakt Murli, of Bap Dada, and you help us understand in a simpler term. You'll also share you'll share your experiences, as well as you'll help us experience in the meditation as well with a guided commentary. So you are going to share with us your experiences with Bap Dada and Baba. So we heartily welcome Brother Raju. Kindly wave your hand. Kindly turn on your camera and wave your right hand. And welcome our respected Divine Brother. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. All of you. So you have selected a very precious day for meditating and for tapasya. All of you are children of Baba, and you are related to the education department. And today also is the day of the goddess of knowledge, the deity, which is Saraswati. And on the day of Vasant Panchami, we are listening to all the classes, we are meditating, we are doing tapasya, and I congratulate all of you gazillion times for the day that you chose. And Sister Mohini conducted a special class for us. She left the class, and it was a really precious class for us. And we are receiving the sustenance from all the elder sisters, brothers. I was also listening to her experiences. She is a treasure of all the experiences of Baba, of Sakar Baba, Sakar Mama, Dadi Prakashmani, all the senior dadis. She was always in contact with all the seniors. So you were all listening to her experiences related to Baba and Mama. Even if I talk about myself, I have also gotten the chance to live with dadis, and I was serving along with them. And I would keep this in my head, in my mind, this aim that this is a golden chance that I'm getting to make my fortune, to build up my fortune. But all of this depends on our stage. And we have to take out some time to build up that stage, that divine stage, because the kind of chaos or mayhem that is happening, we are all listening to it. We are watching the kind of mayhem that is happening in the world. And to constantly remain in that joyous stage. So a lot of power is required for that. And to collect all the power, there is one source, which is the remembrance of Baba. The second is the Murli, reading Murli. Understanding, churning Murli, to go deep into the understanding of Murli is also a pillar. So knowledge is a pillar for yoga. If we didn't receive the knowledge, how could we connect our mind to the Supreme? Our mind gets connected to the Supreme Bap Dada, Baba, only when we understand that who am I? So I have to understand what kind of soul am I? Not just a soul, but what kind of soul? And that remembrance, and working and coming into the actions with that remembrance. And while working, we constantly have this attitude that I'm just an instrument and Supreme God is working through me. I, the soul, am an instrument, and I'm just becoming a trustee and helping all the senses, all the organs to work properly. And since the day I got surrendered in Madhuban, I served in many different ways. But even having all this, so I would always like to create questions, different ways to make the Murli interesting and engaging. So even Dadi Prakashmani was always guiding, and before her, Didi Manmohini, I had a beautiful part with her for 11 years. Question answers and going deep into the points of Murli. And I got the golden chance to actually serve in this matter. And I was also receiving the sustenance from Dadi Prakashmani, and to go and to receive the sustenance from her related to knowledge. While she used to live in Madhuban, she used to stay in Madhuban, I would meet her always daily basis. And Dadi Janki especially would go deeply and would open up the deep secrets of Murli. And she would conduct the classes and I would directly type it. So I would just type it down instantly, or I would just type it and send it. So there's a lot of knowledge that we have received in knowledge through Baba. And now the time is that the kind of sustenance that we have received, we have to return it. We have to return it some way. And before return journey, we have to return the sustenance. And for that, whatever we have received from elders and Baba and Mama, we have to return it. And the greatest instrument to return it is our highest elevated stage. And for that, and Bab Dada wants to see us in that highest elevated stage. All the situations would come and go. They are like sightseeing. They're all you just have to glance over them. You don't have to get stuck on all those situations. You have to keep the destination in your mind all the time and holding hands of Bab Dada, and you have to continuously tread on this journey. And this is the evening Numasham time. Kindly, everyone, you have to listen to the commentary and you have to practice it. Why? Because the time, so it is being said that in the evening time, in the Numasham time, people get a glance of angels. Angels walk on earth in the evening time. And with your benevolent attitude, you have to create this environment of benevolence. You have to listen to the commentary and you have to practice. And everybody, you are free from everything, from all the kind of work in this evening time. You have to call heartily Baba. We are sitting under the umbrella of peace, and we have been given this throne in between the eyebrows. I'm watching through eyes, I'm listening through ears. I'm filled with all of the treasures. I am the greatest of the great soul. And while I remain in this Swaman, it helps me connect with Baba easily. Why? Because the Suman Data who gave me this Swaman, the thoughts, these elevated thoughts, is Baba himself. So all of these titles actually belong to Baba, but he has given those titles to us. We have to remember these titles for ourselves. He's the world benevolent. He's actually, you all are master powerful, complete with all of the powers. Even you are master creators, and you are actually. So we have received a list of all these elevated thoughts, these Swaman from Baba. Why? Because all our seniors are guiding us in this bhatti. But this bhatti is not just for one day, but this should become our daily timetable. This should be included in our daily timetable. And we can't leave our timetable. We can't leave the services. But the line of intellect should be such clear and clean and always in connection with Bab Dada. While working every day, serving, doing things, but remembering Bab Dada. So Baba, just like puppet, he's actually in control. And most of us know about the puppet show, right? So in Sangam Yuga, all of us are puppets. So the thread, so in Udaipur, there's a beautiful dance which is being shown in the theater of puppets. The puppets are dancing, and the thread is not visible. The one who is controlling the thread is also invisible, but he controls the puppets. He lets those puppets dance. He conducts that dance, and such is our sweetest Bab Dada. So in this time, Bab Dada is actually controlling us and letting us dance. He's the controller, he's the master. So you can see through your eyes that how Baba is actually letting his form and name coming forth this world in very subtle way. So he commands us that you have to remain in that angelic stage, and with that angelic stage, the kind of face that you have, the features you would have, it would be really easy for me to come forth through the world through you. Sometimes we work really hard to bring about the name of Bab Dada to the world. But Baba says that you are working hard, but you actually don't have to work hard. You have to bring forth yourself to the world just by remaining in that beautiful stage, angelic stage. Who else can actually help us build such stage while there is a lot of tension, fear, fear and anxiety in the world, and the Brahmin family is remaining in such fearless stage. We have left the world of sadness as if it was a wave of sadness and it is not touching us. We don't let that wave touch us. So with our fearless and tension-free stage, Baba would automatically get protection, the world will know Baba. We would just have to practice one thing. He tells us to practice only one thing, that is to actually shed off the body consciousness. Shed off the body consciousness and the ego of the body. It is so deep rooted in us because the soul has been in the practice of using this body for so long time, for so many births, that this has become a natural nature of us. So it won't just transform in an instant. We are male, I am having such post, I'm minister, principal, I'm this, I'm that. So this is a very subtle form of body consciousness. And this has seeped deep inside of us. Baba tells us that the bodiless stage should become natural. the soul consciousness, this stage becomes natural. And for that, we have to have a drill of egoless. The more egoless the soul becomes, it is easier for that soul to become more, have that incorporeal stage. And the viceless stage. The one is the understanding of body, and the other is ego of this bodily and material world. So while I'm in body consciousness, and that belongingness, that I am doing this, I'm responsible, this is my intellect, this is my experience, I'm capable, I'm yogi. So even if such subtle, there is one thing which is Swaman, that is elevated thought. The other is ego, Abhiman, which is a vice. So for that, we have to perform a drill. Right now, even right now, I am in this corporeal world. I am sitting in the throne of the forehead. Right now, I am in this body of light and with a plane of intellect. I'm leaving this corporeal world, entering the light body. I am with this form of light. I'm experiencing the powers of Baba in Paramdham. Baba is welcoming me. Come, child, my sweetest child, my dearest child, come. Let me help you experience the divinity with your divine insight. Receive that loving drishti of Bab Dada. These love-filled vibrations. He's caressing me on my forehead with a lot of love. I am an affect angel. I am a lighthouse in this body of light. These powerful vibrations and rays which are coming out of Baba, are helping me become more powerful. I am sending the rays of purity to the entire globe. The purest of the pure, my Baba, is giving me these rays like laser beam, and he is showering all these blessings onto me, and I am giving all these vibrations to the world. Everyone is transforming just like a caterpillar into a butterfly. Everybody is heading towards the golden age, where all the 5 elements of nature are 100% complete. All the souls, while walking and working in this material body, are complete and beautiful. Such golden age is coming very soon. All this pure vibration are helping me transform this world into a very beautiful, pristine, and clean world. All the brothers and sisters, share the Sakash in your angelic form. Invite and call out to that golden age. The souls of advanced party are instrument in bringing that golden age. I am sending the pure vibrations to these advanced party souls so that they can bring about the change in a very based up manner. I am giving these benevolent vibrations, these good vibrations. These rays of purity is finishing off all the negativity, all the darkness of this world. All of us are the instruments to bring the change and transformation. With this angelic form, we have to finish off this task of world transformation. I'm roaming around this entire world. The souls are calling out the God with so much of pain and grief. Listen to all of their prayers and share the blessings and power and peace to such souls. Everybody is crying out. Everybody is in pain. This is my responsibility to share these loving vibrations.
अभी हम सभी अव्यक्तवतों से भी दूर अपने निराकारी स्वरूप में
Now, all of us in our original nature, in that true Shivalaya, where our dearest, beloved, Supreme God Shiva resides, all of us are going to go in that region, our sweet abode, and under these pure vibrations,
स्वरूप का अनुभव करेंगे।
all of us are going to experience that light and might house.
सितारों का झुंड बाबा के चारों ओर परमधाम घर
The swarm of light, all of us are in this sweet abode. These rays of pure vibrations are making me more and more powerful. Sitting under this fall of beautiful vibrations. This is a seed form which makes the soul clean, clear, and powerful.
उस बीज में सर्व शक्तियां समाई हुई हैं।
The powers are filled in this seed. All the thoughts are focused now. Everyone, immerse yourself in these beautiful thoughts. Experiencing our abode Param Dham. Experiment the service. Experiment with the service of mind. The master of Kalpvriksha, I, the soul, am sitting in the root of the Kalpvriksha, of the Kalp tree. On one side is the ancient mother, and the other side is the father. All these souls under us are our generation, are our children, and everyone stay in stage that I am the founding soul. I am the master great 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 grandfather. All these sections, all these branches, sub-branches, I am providing this sustenance and pure vibrations to all these souls under me. I am providing the sustenance. I am the great soul. Everyone experience this tapasvi form while sitting on the throne of forehead. I am sharing the power, Sakash, to this entire kalp tree. I am an ancestor soul who is responsible for all the souls of the world. Giving pure vibrations to each soul, vibrations of peace, purity, contentment, love, power, and happiness. Each soul is receiving peace and power from me. Along with the form of ancestor, I am also experiencing the stage of one who is being worshipped. I am a deity. This is my responsibility to fulfill all the desires and wishes of all the souls who are worshipping me. So many of them are calling me out. They are calling to their ancestor. Someone is calling Lord Ganesh. Someone is calling Lord Hanuman. All of us souls are the destroyer of problems. We are the ones who are filled with all the powers and who have to share all these powers to others. The one who destroys the vices and the evil of the world. Each one, remember your form of one who is being worshipped. I am just like a statue, an idol inside of the temple, and my body is the temple. Everyone is receiving blessing. Everyone is receiving peace, and their desires and wishes are being granted.
समय प्रमाण हम सब बाबा के बच्चों को
And in accordance to the time has come that we have to serve with our mind. So the time is past now, the time of service through words. Yes, if I get the chance to serve through words, along with serving through words, I have to be complete with power in my mind. All around, there should be the environment of power. Everyone should receive peace, and they should get free from all the burdens. All of them receive their birthright from their father with such divine and caring drishti. Look at all these souls. Each one is tied up and are caught in the cobweb of these senses. Baba has actually freed us from all these bondages. All of us are sitting in this stage of freedom, a complete freedom. Sitting in this contented stage. I am a master Muktidata, one who frees everyone from all the bondages. I'm showering them with my blessings. Om Shanti. All of you, children of Baba, kindly perform such drills. Now, with the time, Baba has given us the services which are similar to him and which he is performing. Whatever we have received from Baba, it is our responsibility to return it. Our energy and thoughts should not go in vain, into waste, in little teeny tiny things. It is really good to take out time to sit in Bhatti. And this is such a great instrument that by sitting at their own home, everyone is taking benefit from this. This power of science is actually coming into great use. Baba also wants us to become complete in the power of silence, to experiment with the power of silence. This is a voiceless power. This is not wireless, but it is voiceless stage. And the more we are going to get away from the waste and negative, the more the power of viceless is going to get increased. And this power of viceless, while sitting on one spot, we can become an instrument to bring about a great transformation. Every now and then, to control the traffic of our thoughts. Everyone has to practice 2 stages. One, while working and walking, while my mind is racing, I should be able to put a full stop. The moment I say stop, the thoughts should stop. They become easy. The brake should be powerful. My mind should calm down. And for that, to have a greatest understanding of drama and the knowledge is required. And any scene which is coming in front of me, which is actually making me restless, it holds a great deal of benevolence in it. There's nothing new. This helps us to put a full stop instantly. Our dadis practiced greatly one thing. Whatever happens, nothing new. Baba is sitting. Everything will solve. Everything will become perfect. This thought, our thoughts should get focused. This is a really great energy and great power, which is going to help us in the end times. That's why, while watching and looking at each scene, looking at each soul's part, even looking at my own karmic accounts, I should become a Jnani Atma, one who is filled with knowledge, and to practice putting full stop. It is very easy to put full stop, but Baba says there's a but. Sometimes, while watching some scene, all these questions arise in our mind: why, what, where? And we get caught up in these questions. So you should practice. Can I become calm within seconds? Can I stop all those thoughts which are not required, which don't relate with me? I am not related to them. I am not going to think bad. I'm not going to think evil of others. They are not connected to me. There's only one thing, one task that Baba has given to me. That is to be filled with the thoughts of benevolence, of pure thoughts, to make this environment of purity. This is a very big seva, and this is a seva that all of us has to perform. All of us have to perform. To have pure thoughts, pure vibrations for everyone, for each one. Each soul should receive their birthright. Each one is good. All of them are good. I should be wearing spectacles of watching others with their virtues. Baba has said that I don't have to focus on their negative aspects, on their weaknesses. Everything is going to turn out well. we should practice the stage of detached observer. Even you have seen our Dadis, especially Dadi Janki, she has performed and she has practiced these thoughts, these stages. While I would visit her, initially she would say, stop, practice silence first. First, she would connect herself with Baba, and then she would ask, okay, what were you saying? And then she would reply as if she is a detached observer. She is not noting down the virtues, the weaknesses. She would have such high elevated thoughts for that soul. She replied with great deal of positivity to all the letters. She never pointed out and bickered that why are you doing this, why are you doing that. She never whined. She had such great caring vibrations to cooperate, the vibrations of cooperation, and to bind us with the thread of unity. And she would always talk good about others. You are very loving, you are cooperative, you are yogi. You have left so much, you sacrifice so much. So these are the small little problems and hurdles which come our way. You just have to convert them. Even the form of teaching was such sweet that the other soul was able to actually receive those teachings. And she would have such faith that yes, that soul would transform. Yes, that is a capable soul. Similarly, Brahma Baba helped transform other souls and helped other souls to diminish and destroy their weaknesses with such peace and purity. For example, if one has to sow seed, we have to actually make the land cultivated. We just don't throw away the seeds. We plow the field. Similarly, if we have to share the teachings to others, we have to plow their mind. And then it would be really easy for them to transform and to imbibe those teachings. Similarly, in the present times, for this yogi life, we have to maintain these two stages. One, which is detached observer, the stage of detached observer. Even we should be able to look at our own thoughts. Where are they running? Why are they required? Even our own thoughts. We should have such refined a watch at our thoughts, and are they not deviated? I should check it, and I should just channelize them into positive thoughts and positivity, and in such a way I would be able to garner the power of positive thoughts and becoming detached observer, to look at other souls' part. While they are cooperative, they are not so cooperative, they are instrumental souls, and even they have their karmic account. Positive thoughts. I should not think about them that why is this happening with them? This should not happen to them. Sometimes we think that I am elder, I am responsible, I am accountable, I am the one who is experienced. This is wrong which is happening, and I should make it right. And Baba has said that to correct things is my responsibility. You should only be thinking positive about others. Have such great benevolent vibrations towards others. Have a beautiful balance. Such stage. I would receive beautiful blessings of others. And I should say this to all of you. So the pillar of a yogi life is blessings and blessings of others. All of you are receiving blessings from all of others, but in the Lokik and Alokik family, each one who is coming in contact with me should with our each thought, with each action, they should be so satisfied and contented with our deeds that it becomes very natural for them to share blessings and shower blessings on us. Where there are blessings, it's a very easy yogi life. It is not a great hard deal to meditate. It should become really easy while we are being showered with the blessings. Sometimes while we say that we have to become cooperative and an easy yogi, I have to transform. We actually become careless. I am not an easy yogi, but a very great yogi. I am Tapasya soul. Sahaj, when I think about Sahaj or easy, we become careless. So I have to be very specific while I'm giving these thoughts to myself that I'm not an easy yogi, but I'm a great yogi. With each thought, I have to help others experience, and others should think that, yes, these are easy yogi. This is not a yoga of half hour, 1 hour. A great practice is required to become bodiless. I am filled with light and
और सब बाबा के बच्चों को 2 मिनट के लिए उसी अशरीरी स्थिति में, साइलेंस की स्थिति में, जिसमें कोई हलचल ना हो, ऐसा अभ्यास करो।
कितना विनम्र है तू, ओ रचना रचने वाले। अंबर ये नीला नीला, सागर का रंग हरा है, किस तूलिका को लेकर प्रभु तूने रंग भरा है। कलाकार तुमसे है हर मन का मिलन कराना, सद्भावना जगाना।
आदरणीय भ्राता जी का सभी भाई बहनों की तरफ से
So,
बहुत
respected brother,
धन्यवाद।
we thank you from all of us, brothers and sisters. We thank you in the present time, the kind of practical attention that we should have in the points. And you helped us focus on these points, and you helped us meditate and sit in silence. And all of us, thank you. And kindly turn on your camera and wave your right hand. And we are going to thank brother. And he shared the pure vibrations with us. Thank you so much, brother Raju. For tomorrow, there are important announcement that the Swaman that I have is I'm double light angel. In the morning, 4 a.m., we are going to sit in meditation. Everyone is going to connect for the morning Amrit Vela meditation. And from 10 a.m. to 10:30, there is going to be guided meditation by respected Sister Suman. After that, we are going to have class of Sister Usha from 10:30 to 11:30. From 11:30, so respected Sister Vedanti is going to connect from Africa from 11:30 to 12:30, and from 5 to 6, evening 5 to 6, everyone is going to connect. Our respected brother Suraj Bhai is going to connect with us, and the topic is really beautiful. While his health is not good, he's still connecting with us, and he agreed to connect with us at evening time 5 to 6, and from 6 to 7 from Russia, Sister Santosh is going to connect with us. And such beautiful timetable is designed for all of us. Thank you very much. We are going to make a good use of it. Thank you. Om Shanti.